So I went into Oakhampton from the north end, the Mole Avon end, and it's completely gridlocked. Like, such dense traffic, just at one point it's just not moving at all, and you can see the cars stretching, like hundreds of cars into town, just not moving at all. So I had to pull out of the traffic lane into the other lane, which was free, and head back just to get a bite to eat over here. Although I wanted to kind of try and get to a shop in town that does cream soda, because I was going to buy some. Can't do that now. And I think all this traffic is because of the 10 tours. The lady in the shop here says the parents are all pouring in to pick their kids up from doing the 10 tours, no doubt in the rain. And it's like, must have been a thankless trudge through rainy moors doing that. But yeah, when they come off the moors, they must all be concentrated in one place, probably in Oakhampton. And it's just causing mass gridlock, like an enormous school run. Apparently there's 2,000 plus kids or something doing it at the same time, ending at the same time, and it's just creating incredibly dense traffic here. It's not very well thought out. So after being stuck in Oakhampton because of 10 tours, kid pickup traffic, super dense, essentially forming a gridlock tailback, which was not moving at all. I've come out of Oakhampton and heading east at the moment, I guess, along the A30, looking for the Widden down turn. I want to familiarise myself a bit more with this area, so I'm going to come off at Widden down junction, figure out the roundabout and try and get to North Taunton, is A3124, and then at a T-junction at North Taunton turn right, head to Copplestone, get on the A377 I think it's called, try and get to Crediton that way. I've been to Crediton on the buses, but I've passed through it in the car going the opposite direction, but I've never driven to it from heading east from the west. So I'm going to try that out. I know there's a nice big park in Crediton, and the sun's coming out after the rain we've had, which is kind of cool. So I might go walk around Crediton a bit, and maybe use that to get to Exeter, or maybe come back this way. So driving and testing, because my original plan is not I'm not in a good place to do my original plan, which is find somewhere good to stop in the car and film some videos. That's not happening, I don't think, because of this traffic debacle. So I'm trying something else. Wedging you again, my guys. So it's been quite a nice drive so far. It's still pretty confusing around Widden down. You literally have to go over the A30 twice. You have to go one over the slip road, and then past the services, and then to get to North Taunton over here you have to go again over the A30 on another bridge. So there's two bridges there. Well, no, there's one slip, so there must be two bridges. Past turning for Cessland just now. It's been quite a good road around here. Wedging shit. I'm not being tailgated at the moment, but I am being followed by someone who's probably pissed. And right now, I'm going under a really interesting iron cycle bridge. I'm not sure if I'm at North Taunton or what. This is probably the weird viewpoint. It's facing me, you're not facing where I'm going towards. So right now, I think three's okay. I might do 4. I don't have anyone behind me now. I did the T-junction for North Taunton. So now we're heading towards Copplestone and Crediton. So once I get to Copplestone, I've got to try and find the A377 road, which could take me all the way to Exeter, if I feel like it. Exeter, I mean I could go there, but it'd be scary driving. It's quite nice though. There's a giant wind farm off to my right now. I thought the giant wind farm was Hatherley. to the back of the bay. I've got a good view. I'd like to sort you out, put you somewhere where you're not getting in the way. And I can't wedge you in the window because you literally fall off. What about this? You'll probably tumble out of there. You'll probably tumble out of there, my dudes. So that's not good. You know what? I haven't brought my fucking... I could have brought my chest mount and I could have attached you to the seat rest. I didn't bring my proper GoPro bag. I should have brought my proper GoPro bag. Alright, where else can I put you? Yeah, I think you'll fall off there as well. So I've sort of wedged you in the glove compartment with a shirt. See how that goes? Anyway, where am I going? Cobblestone. Alright. Off to Cobblestone. An aquatic centre. Sunday roast something. Waterside Cafe. Waterside Cafe. There's a stream here. I've got 2 hours, less than 2 hours in Crediton. I've parked at the Morrison's car park, so I might buy a quick thing from them. 2 hours till the Morrison's closes anyway, and 2 hours for me to walk up the hill to the park maybe, and then back again. So I'll just get a quick drink, I'll do the walk, I'll bring you guys with me, and we'll have a look around Crediton. There's hardly anywhere to park in Crediton, by the way. Okay, so here's outside the Morrison's. The only parking I know of at the moment. Well, I think there's meant to be some more parking that way, but it's kind of way out of town. I don't really know how far out it is, but there is a P sign. Got a gym for boxing here. That's random. Don't think I've seen anything like that in Devon. Here is the road you come out of. It's a one-way, so no entry this direction, but on your way through Crediton from Oakhampton you can come through this road. There's an alternative road going like parallel to it, so you can also go down, but it's a tighter turn. We've got about 45 minutes one way, 45 minutes back before 4 PM, which is when the Morrison's car park closes, and the shop, on a Sunday at least. So let's see if we can get up to the parks. Didn't know it'd be sunny, else I would have brought my sun hat. Here's where that road joins on. You can come at it from the direction those cars are coming towards me. There's your two choices to turn. They both go essentially the same way. Lovely old house there. And here there's a church. Somewhere there's a park. I'll figure out where to go for the park. This place is called Holy Cross, Crediton. Quite a nice big church there. There's some sort of silos over there. Like a milk factory maybe? Oh, Crediton Dairy, yes I was right. Crediton Dairy Milk Factory. Oh, look at this lovely stonework in here, ancient stonework. That is quite a big old building. Look at the colours of it. It's like brown and orange and purple. The brickwork. That's an old looking medieval door. So some silver tube things caught my eye over here. Something called the Boniface Centre, which is all like a glass modern building. It's a bit weird. a modern church, very strange looking places. And this is called Crediton Dairy. So they are like milk silos. I think up here is a park, but it's not on the Google map, so it's kind of on the satellite though, so we're going to have a look. A very old bench there. I think I've got until about 3:15 or something. Beautiful little churchyard. I love the signs of really old stuff going on here. Various things here and there that don't look like anything modern at all. Yeah, so there seems to be a park there. I'm not sure what the access is like. Maybe I'm at the wrong angle to access the park, but there seems to be one. This old alleyway here all the way to the milk factory again. Something here. Church something, parking only. There's a huge parking in there. What is this? Leftism. Some sort of environmentalism. The pink stonework, like purple and pink stones. Private lane. Okay, I'm not seeing good access here. Wasp attack. I'm not seeing any kind of access. Let's just go up to this bend here for a moment. There's a bit of pavement. Could this be? Ah, this might be access. Here we go. Is this the place I saw? Yes. This is a place I've been to once before, I think. Big children's play area over that way. A nice big green. I think there were some monuments as well. I always gravitate to the parks when I enter a new town or city. Like, they're probably the most free area you can go to, and the most green. There's an old building in there that looks kind of Tudorish. It's got a thatched roof. Behind an ugly fence though, unfortunately. Kind of ruins it. What is this? No Bieber. Do not drink no Justin Bieber. What is it? Soap dispenser? Oh, it's Portaloos. Alright, I think it's a soap dispenser. Never seen one. A strange ring. Not really sure why there's this ring. Path around, nothing in particular. Some sort of game going on there, like a bowling game. Ooh, I think I can get to the high street from here. That's another way out. Yes, there's a monument that I saw last time. Saint Boniface. We'll go up here briefly though. There's a church sticking out. Oh, look at that house. That's beautiful in there. Look at this wavy ass wall here. Really wavy concrete wall here. That's where we'll be going to get out past the statues. There are a few Tudorish houses knocking about here and there, which look pretty cool. This is a Bulls or bowling club court. They're having a giant game, very packed. Very bustling today. And I'm not sure where that goes, but we might have to go back. So I'll look at these monuments. Looks like a sarcophagus, but in a square shape. Like a well, actually. It's like a closed up well, someone's padlocked it. Little black bird amongst the flowers, pecking about. Another Tudorish looking house. Lots of forget-me-nots out this year. There are tons of these in our garden that are not normally out. They look pretty cool, huh? Statue of Saint Boniface. Not sure it really explains who they are. Probably would help having a little explanation panel of who that's meant to be. I guess it's biblical, so they expect you to read the Bible to find out. Go up to this strange bus shelter. Another old looking building. This is like some ugly 1970s, 1980s architecture. Apparently it's some kind of public toilet, but they spelt it out using graffiti for some reason. Newcombes Meadow. Okay. The toilet has actually named the park for me. I didn't know the name of the park. Newcombes Meadow. Another memorial thingy. Little spire on it. It's a war memorial. Crediton town and hamlets. Mainly World War II by the looks of it. And here is a bit of a closer view of that other old looking house. So filled in with concrete, so it's not that old. It's like a mixture, like a hybrid of old and something ugly from the 60s. I wonder what would have been between the black wood in the past as opposed to this that's here now. High Street up that way. Well, I've got an hour. Maybe I'll have a quick look around. I was at one point looking at retail premises in Crediton and found a couple empty shots at the far end. Oh no, ambulance. Really annoying. Might just use up a little bit of time and walk up there. Another church. Seems to be a lot of churches in this town. Crediton Methodist. Weird. We are a lot of the high street down there. Something smells nice around here. Oh, Crediton Tandoori Restaurant and Takeaway. That must be what smells nice. And there's a square down here. I think a health food shop opens out onto the square. I think the square used to be more green or maybe cobbled or something, but now it's just like this big wide area that they could use to make extra car parking, but they're not doing it. No, it's not cobbled, but it does have benches around it. It's a big raised platform of benches on some like concrete dust or something. Seems a bit of a shame that they don't do anything with this. Or was this like flat sand in front of a pub? They could at least fill it with like garden plants and things. Oh yeah, here's the Whole Food shop. It's quite a nice one, but a little bit cramped in places. I guess this is the nearest thing to a town square kind of place they have. Courtyard. Big grey pub there. And yeah, I keep forgetting this is quite close to Exeter, so big bus routes in and out of Exeter. Quite a packed high street, to be honest, and not taken over by too much of the bad stuff, and not many closed business fronts, shop fronts. I mean, they're closed because it's Sunday, but I mean not like shut down closed. Oh, it's a dentist, no wonder it looks like that. Little Tesco in there. It's quite a long high street actually. It's quite a lot to it. I mean, it's, yeah, it squeezed a lot of businesses in. Now, Tanner's Yard, that sounds familiar. Yeah, so in here, I don't know what's in there now, but that was where I was looking into a retail premises, commercial property for Larkfield, when I was trying to make that business work. Long tall street there, a straight tall street, straight steep street. For some reason a Liberal Democrat bookstore, whatever the fuck that is. A political party bookstore, I guess that's crammed with propaganda. It might be funny actually to peep in the window and see what they have. See what they're pushing. And I think the high street sort of runs out up there. So there's a couple of businesses, but that's mostly houses up there. So I might cross over here and head back. I didn't notice, but there's like a very old-fashioned Victorian looking clock jutting out of that funeral service. Let's see what the essentially the government are pushing out of their bookstores. Actually a surprising amount of like war story stuff. Didn't expect that. Makes sense though. You've got to popularise the state offices. Brown buildings stand out from this angle. Yeah, I don't know what Ernest Jackson is, but there's some hell of a tough security for this place. It's like a prison. Yeah, so it's an interesting town when you look at all the old buildings that were here. That's quite a nice one. Try and subtract all the modern stuff you see. It's got kind of its own sense of character to it. Mixture of old and new there. No. You'll have to zoom in on that. I did not notice until now that church we passed, the big beautiful church, got a fucking Ukraine flag right on top of it. What on earth? It doesn't have St. George flag, the English flag. It's like we're an occupied country. Like, this isn't Ukraine, this is England. Why? They could at least fly the Union, but no, it appears not. Got terracotta door frames, kind of cool. Maybe you can see a better. Occupied territory. God damn. So tranquil here for the moment, but I'm thinking of going to Exeter and that'll be the opposite of tranquil. Just stopped off at Exeter St. David's rail station. Unfortunately it's a Sunday so everything's shut. 20 minutes free parking, but you have to pay £2 for an hour just at this one stop here. All the long stay stuff is like ridiculous amounts of money. And man, as soon as you hit Exeter and the city, bombarded with hot shells, I can tell you. Anyway, gotta get out of here else I'll have to pay.
Thank you for watching.